What's what's good, y'all? Malicious Joker live. Hold on. Hold on. Definitely gonna try this out. Welcome. What's up, y'all? What's up? Malicious Joker. Ah, man. I had a viewer, but they left. Fuck them. Fuck them. You know? But shit, hold on. I'm gonna check out some other shit. Bear with me, y'all. I'm just checking out some things. This is to my toxic ex and everybody else's toxic ex. Hold on, wait for it. Hold on. This is how I feel about toxic people and my haters.
What?
I'm cold.
Here's some matches. Set yourself on fire.
Right? You gotta tell them toxic exes that. You gotta tell them toxic exes that, you know? To all my haters.
What?
I'm cold.
Here's some matches. Set yourself on fire.
What's good? What's good, Dragon Slayer? Or Rizzo Kane? Well, you gotta tell her, man. You gotta tell her.
What?
I'm cold.
Here's some matches. Set yourself on fire.
Same. You know, Red Hood Rob, he taught me something new about StreamYard and going to commercials and things like that, doing countdowns. Man, that shit's cool. Yeah, shout out to Red Hood. Shout out to the whole podcast. And fuck them haters that keep coming up on the fucking live stream and calling us pedos. I ain't no pedo. I have a son. I have a son and I ain't about that shit. And I know they ain't either. You know, that's no different than back in school. We used to call people we didn't like faggots and shit. But then it didn't occur to us that, oh, usually when somebody calls somebody a name like that, they're usually covering up for themselves. Then we stopped calling people faggots. We stopped saying that shit, you know? I swear, in high school, people we didn't like, the common word for them, we never thought about it. The common word for them, we call them faggots. We like faggot, but we didn't know that usually when somebody tries to insult somebody like that, it usually means that they're covering up for themselves, you know? They're trying to divert attention away from themselves. Shit, ain't nothing wrong with liking DBZ and anime, fam. Shit, man. No, man. Shit, man. Haven't you seen my comic books? Shit, man. Your interests and the things you like don't make you that, you know? Yeah, they just being cyber bullies. That's what they do, man. They're just cyber bullying. It sounds to me like they have that mindset that they're still in high school. Because name calling, man, shit. If people are still name calling each other after high school, that means they haven't fully developed. They haven't fully grown out of that shit. Because name calling is fucking high school shit, man. People in high school call each other names. People in fucking middle school call each other names. But this is the real world. This is real life, man. Mm-hmm. That part. And I think the reason why we name called in school is because we didn't realize that shit was stupid. But name calling is stupid. Yeah. Now that I can relate. DJ Fire hates that about today's world. I did not know that I could add media assets and wait a minute, hold on. I'm gonna see something right quick. Where is it? Surely I won't get flagged for this. Of course not. This is my music. They ain't gonna flag me for no shit like this. This is my music. We wouldn't have this if it wasn't for me. Yeah. Sorry, the beat wasn't very loud. I guess if I still have it within my projects, I have to go back and work on it. Fuck Robert, AK-47. To all these people who think they sold their souls, hold on, I'm about to play a clip for y'all. Hold on. No copyright infringement intended. This video is used for fair use, entertainment purposes. Just to clarify that. This is from a scene in the movie Bedazzle, but listen to this shit right here. Listen to this.
So what you in for, brother?
Eternity.
That's a long time. You must have did some really bad shit.
Yeah. I sold my soul.
Hope you got something good for it.
Matter of fact, I got nothing for it.
Well, that's a really bad deal if you ask me.
Well, I'm not asking you.
Doesn't really matter, though. Can't sell your soul anyway.
Oh, really? Why do you say that?
It doesn't really belong to you in the first place. No way, no how.
So who does it belong to?
It belongs to God. That universal spirit that animates and binds all things in existence. Devil gonna try to confuse you. But that's a gig. But in the end, you're gonna see clear to who and what you are and what you're here to do. Now, you're gonna make some mistakes along the way, everybody does. But if you just open up your heart and open up your mind, you get it.
Who are you?
Just a friend, brother. Just a really good friend.
Damn. Damn, that's crazy. Evil pimp. Damn. That's crazy. Damn. What are banners? I'm just testing it out, see what it does. Yeah. Damn. That's pretty dope. That's pretty dope. Shit, I wonder what Rob's doing. Because I would have a match on island mode. You know what I was thinking? Man, Rob should start a website for the podcast or something. Something that advertises and promotes it, you know? And oh, yeah. Another thing Rob could do for YouTube is that he could post it in the communities ahead of time when the show starts. Advertise in the YouTube communities. Shit, I don't. I don't know. I think the reason why Cannibal Cannabis never really went after me too much is I think in some sense I don't know. It's respect. I don't know. Shit. I don't care what it is. Oh man. Yeah. Damn. Damn. That's just as bad as the live streams I attend. People want to join the live stream and they just look at you. They don't say shit. They just come in your live stream and be like, and I'm like, what the fuck, man? What are you looking at? I'm like, God damn. I'm like, man, if you wanted to stare, you could have took a screenshot. You could have took a screenshot and stared at that as much as you like. I'm like, you didn't have to come in here and stare. Shit. That shit's crazy, man. It tends to put me on edge when people just want to come into your live stream and just fucking look at you. I'm like, what the fuck, man? I'm like, if you were gonna do all that, you could have took a screenshot, man. I swear they do that to get an uprise out of you. Oh yeah, y'all check me out at the bottom. Uh, right at the bottom. That's the link to my music. What the fuck? I couldn't be on a panel and not say shit. If someone invites me to a live stream and I'm a guest, I'm gonna talk. Not excessively, but I'm gonna talk. But then again, I go on a live stream just as I am, you know. I'll have my weed ready to go. I'll have cigarettes. I'll get high before I'll get high during the live because it's what I do, you know. Damn, I have to check out Bootleg Bill. Oh yeah, and I like live streaming off my phone. Bootleg song. Damn. It is weird. To bootleg songs, that shit's weird, man. I don't know if that's the same as chop and screw, but at least with my boy Sir Unholy, shout out, fam. Shout out, Sir Unholy. He gets permission from artists before he chops and screws their music. And if they say no, he ain't gonna touch their shit. But damn, I like to produce my own music and record my own tracks. And I might not ever do cover songs. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, fam. I'm missing one important thing for chop and screw. Other than that, I have basically everything I need to chop and screw, except for one key element, the software. I need the software for that. Damn. Damn, I couldn't respect to Systematic Psycho. Respect to Systematic Psycho, but I could not pull that off. I could not pull this off. DJ Screw died? Damn. Damn. R.I.P. fam. My mom was saying some shit to me. I don't recall. I wasn't paying attention. I was like, I'm like high and in my own world. I had to tell her that the cat threw up on the floor. That shit was nasty, man. I was like, oh man. Ugh. Shit. I think I have a phobia to seeing vomit. Yeah, I don't like to see vomit. if I see somebody throw up, I might do the same thing. So yeah. Oh man. And what's worse is I don't even like having people watching me do that either. Oh man. Well, while we talking about it, okay, I got a story. Hanging out with someone that I used to be friends with. We were drinking. Think that I was on probation and I didn't want to smoke weed. So we were drinking, right? I bought a bottle of cream soda flavored 99 proof from the liquor store. I actually bought 2 bottles of 99 proof. I bought one for me, bought one for him. He bought something. I still had cash left over afterwards because I don't really drink like that and I wasn't going to spend all my money on alcohol. I just wanted to have a drink. But I didn't realize that I shouldn't have ate anything before then. I forget what he bought though. What did he buy? I think he bought rum, Bacardi. I think he bought some Bacardi. He bought some Bacardi rum, and he bought something else too, another liquor. And the thing about that is, usually when I'm chilling by myself and I have a drink, which is rare, I don't throw up. I don't get sick afterwards. Because I bought a bottle of Malibu rum probably in 2022, about 3 years ago, but I didn't drink it all. I didn't like go crazy and drink it all. I was sipping on it. All right, I had a cup like this, right? And I put about that much in the cup. That's it. It was a whole bottle. I put that much in the cup and I just put the rest in the fridge. No, I put it in the freezer and just put about that much in the cup. I'm not a drinker. I don't drink like that. What flavor was it? I think it was pineapple. Oh man, Fireball, man. I don't think I could drink that. I much prefer to smoke weed. Because when it comes to marijuana and alcohol, marijuana outweighs it, you know. To me, it's better. Marijuana's way better. And it seems like the only time you should really drink is when you chilling by yourself, when you chilling alone, when you chilling solo. That'd be like the only good time to have a drink when you're at your house. When you're at your house with a bottle of liquor or something, have yourself a drink. Just don't be out in public. I think being out in public and drinking, you're just asking for trouble. Marijuana, I would say, is a social thing. It's a social thing. You should be allowed to be anywhere and smoke weed, but preferably they recommend you to be at your house with it. Most I could say about drinking is I drank about probably once or twice a year. Next month, April 7th, I definitely got to get me a bottle. Wine. I'll give me a bottle of red wine. And I think this time around, I'm going to put the wine in the freezer. I ain't going to immediately open it and have a drink. I'm going to put it in the freezer and let it chill and get cold because alcohol don't freeze. Water freezes at 32 degrees Fahrenheit, but it's liquefied at 33 degrees Fahrenheit. How is that even possible? That's insane. But a lot of things in life associate with 33. The vertebrae in our spine has 33. We have 33 vertebrae in our spine. There was 33 years in the life of Jesus Christ. What else? There, the highest degree in Freemasonry you could go is 33. You could go to the 33rd degree. You can't go no higher. There's no 34th or anything after. My grandfather lived down the road from lived right 3 houses down, actually 2 houses down from Freemason. I talked to him. I talked to him one time. I was asking him about Freemasonry. I don't know what to say about Boy Blue, except he had me on a podcast. Uh, when was it? About 2019. He had me on a podcast, and it was he called it the Juggaluminati show. or the Juggernaut show or something like that. And he wanted to talk about the Illuminati and the shadow governments, things like that. Had me on as a guest. I shared information, and now that video's gone. Damn. Yeah, and that's when I decided I would never be a guest on his show. I'd never be a guest on the Boy Blue show. Because I think to myself, why be on this dude's show if he's going to take down the videos? If he's going to take the shit down, there ain't no point of being on his show because he's just going to remove the video. It's like, what's the point of doing a live stream or a podcast or whatever if you're just going to take the videos down that include your guests and only have you up? If you ask me, that's a form of narcissism. I would never be a guest on his show. I'd never be a guest on the Boys Blue show again. I was trying to reach out to Don Chaos to see about doing a show with him or being a guest on his show. You know, before my grandmother passed, he was talking about having me as a guest. He was talking about having me as a guest on his show. But then after my grandma passed, I was like really fucked up and I just kind of distanced myself from shit like that. I was like, man, I'm fucked up about this now. Yeah. But yeah, that's the way it's supposed to be. Yeah. I gotta thank Jamie for showing the PlayStation Portal by taking it out of the box and showing it on camera. I'm like, man, thank you, man, because you just answered a question that I've been asking. Do I have to put my phone screen on the PlayStation Portal in order to use it, or does it come with as it's displayed? And it comes as it's displayed. I'm like, okay, that's all I needed to know. That's all I needed to know. I just didn't want to buy something that I had to put my phone on. But I gotta get my brother a disk tray. I gotta get him a disk tray. Then maybe I'll consider getting a portal, getting a PlayStation Portal. Because my promises come in the order that I made them, that I make them. You know. You know what I thought of? Theoretically speaking, if any of my friends ever consider, well, family, anyways, my brothers, if any of my brothers consider getting married, they better make me the best man, or one of them, anyways, because I'm dependable. I'm dependable. I'm not trying to boast and brag about it, but I am a dependable person. Damn. Damn. I'm fucking high. I'm high as fuck. I'm high as fuck. Hold on, hold on. Damn. Hold on. I'm high as fuck and I'm gonna play this song. Damn. It wouldn't let me play it. Damn. That's fucked up. That shit is fucked up, man. Oh man. Yeah. And I didn't highlight that. My phone did it on its own. My phone be doing some crazy shit, but I feel you, fam. Yeah. Hmm. Uh, you know, I thought about going to that store that I go and buy Fago at, and hopefully that lady that I think is beautiful or I like is there. I would tell her not only I came in here to buy Fago, but I actually came in here to see a beautiful face. But I don't know how that would work for me, you know. But I wouldn't mean anything bad by it. I'd be doing it as a compliment. But then again, different people respond to different things differently. Oh yeah. But I do need some more Fago though. And I have about what, maybe about $3. I have about, I guess, $4 actually. Yeah, but then again, there was a lot of different last times, anyways. There were a lot of different last times that shit happened. You know, and I had a crazy idea about putting myself out there through a video on YouTube, but I don't know how that would work, or even doing it through Tumblr or some shit like that. Save it on IG only. I wouldn't even do Instagram. I wouldn't do Instagram, fam. Oh yeah, the conversation. You mean? Yeah. Yeah, and YouTube ain't really the place for personal shit, you know? It ain't really the place for personal shit. No. Exactly not. Because there are some real evil ass people on here that prey on shit like that. Yeah. But that shit basically happens everywhere, you know? That shit happens everywhere. It happens to everyone. You know, let me tell you a story. Used to be a time where this kid bullied me every day in school, you know? Until one day, about fourth or fifth grade, I punched him straight in the nose. Yeah, I got in trouble for it, but shit. He was about he was about taller than me. He was way bigger than me. He used to bully me and all this shit. And I just punched that kid straight in the nose. I was like, man, I am not taking this shit no more, not from you or from anyone. That's when I vowed that I wouldn't put up with shit from nobody. A lot of people just gotta stand up and fight for what's right, you know? You just gotta stand up and fight for what's right. Don't go along with it just because everybody else is going along with it, because everybody else might be wrong. And you wouldn't want to be wrong with them. That's why we're always encouraged to forge our own paths and go our own way. And for those who actually do go their own way and forge their own paths, have been chosen. It's like they're chosen for that. And other people who go along with the herd, that's all they know. I was watching this video the other day. A guy was saying men do cry, but they won't cry when someone else is in the room. Like their partner, like their woman, their wife, or girlfriend, or whatever, they won't cry around them. And not trying to sound sexist, but in most cases, women tend to react wrong when to men's emotions like that. That's why men don't cry around their partners, you know. They don't know how to take it. Women don't know how to take it. Not trying to sound sexist, not trying to be sexist, but that's just a fact, man. That's why dudes don't cry around chicks, man. If they really going through some shit, they're gonna go somewhere where they could be alone and fucking do that shit, man. It's like in today's society, it's not fashionably acceptable for men to say they're in pain, you That shit's crazy. Women could say they're in pain. Women could say they're in pain and express that pain. But men, we can't. We can't for some reason. And you know what's wrong with dudes like Cannibal Cannabis? He hasn't aged. He hasn't matured yet. Yeah, he's a man though, but he still hasn't fully developed into an adult man. He's still an adolescent man. There was a time where I was like that and I wanted to talk shit, and that's all I did. All I did was talk shit. I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt him rolling the tube. I don't I don't know. There's a time I used to do that, but I quit, you know. I did that for like 1 month and then I was like, nah man, this ain't me. I was chilling with this dude that was about to stick a needle in his arm. Full of that shit. I was like, he pulled out the syringes. I was like, whoa, what the fuck is that? He's like, man, tonight we gonna shoot this shit. I'm like, you mean you're gonna shoot this shit? I'm not gonna stick no needle in my arm. I ain't never stuck a needle in my arm. So that night he shot that shit alone. I went home. I went home. I wasn't gonna do no shit like that. I was like, man, fuck that noise. Fuck that. I'm like, shit, at least with marijuana, I don't have to shoot that shit into my veins to get high. I fucking have to pack it into a bowl or roll up a blunt and fucking get high. Fucking roll up a blunt and light that bitch and get stoned. Like the Twisted song says, it resonates with me. If it ain't green, it ain't me, you know? Only cannabis. Only cannabis. To each their own, but for me, only cannabis. No pills, no fucking heroin, no cocaine, just straight cannabis. I used to be around people who smoked K too because they were on probation. And they were like, man, Marvin, this shit don't show up in your system. You want to smoke this with us? I'm like, nah, man, I'm good, dude. Shit. I prefer the real shit. I prefer to smoke the real green, the real weed. I prefer to smoke marijuana. They're like, dude, if you smoke marijuana, you could violate your probation. You could fail a piss test. I'm like, dude, I'd rather fail a piss test for marijuana. I'd rather do that. I don't want to smoke no fake synthetic bullshit like that. My brother Booney, aka Charles, people know him from Fort Meade. He had passed away, but he smoked that shit heavy. I don't know what it was about that shit that had people smoking that shit heavily, and people were having seizures, people were fucking throwing up colors and all this other bullshit. I was like, what the fuck, man? I'm like, what the fuck kind of shit is that? I ain't never seen anything like it. I'm like, I prefer weed. And shit, as bad as society's been, man, shit. Damn. And that ain't a safe alternative either. No matter what they come out with that you have to put to your mouth and pull on, it ain't good. It ain't good for your lungs anyways, you know. Kids could roll up oregano and smoke it, but that shit wouldn't be good for their lungs. You know, when I was going to GED school, this is when it became a thing. People started smoking bath salts to get high, and I was like, what the fuck, man? You take a bath in that shit. You're supposed to take a bath with that. You ain't supposed to smoke that shit. What the fuck? And dude was like, somebody told him the reason why they did bath salts is because it made them feel good. I'm like, that's bullshit, man. Hell nah, that shit ain't healthy. I bet the same people who say that shit's healthy are the same people who does that shit. Because you ain't supposed to smoke bath salts. You know how many chemicals they put into that shit? Bath salts is a zombie drug. You know, I wouldn't doubt it. I would not doubt it. And I don't know who got the insane idea to fucking smoke that shit. And the fact that they had to shoot a guy 6 times or even more than that just to get him to stop eating somebody because he was high off that bullshit, man. Man, that's crazy. And that ain't even the craziest story I heard. Hold on, let me tell you the craziest story I ever heard. Okay, I was in jail with a guy who was going to prison, but he's been to prison because he's been to prison and he knew a guy who let me see. He had got himself some bath salts, right? Was smoking that shit out of a meth pipe, out of a fucking bubble. I was like, what the fuck, man? He was high. He was high as fuck. Said that he heard the voice of God. He saw a light come down and everything, and he was like saying that God was telling him to kill these people because they're demons, and he ended up killing like a total of almost, I don't know, 18 people. And that's counting 2 adults and about 16 teenagers. I'm like, my God, man. And in court, when he went to trial, he said that God told him to do that and that he that he heard that God was telling him that these people were demons. And they said at his trial, no God that we worship and believe in would ever tell somebody to do some stuff like that. Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. Some people in Fort Meade, where I used to stay, had died from taking that shit. I'm high as fuck. I'm high as fuck now. Hold on. Come on, let it play. Let it. Damn. It still won't let me do it. Damn. Damn, I tried to play that song that I did with Sutter Kane and Donnie Darko, but it wouldn't let me play it. I mean, I can, but the it keeps telling me in the media assets there's an error. But then again, I'll probably play that video again. That video that I had uploaded and it's still up here.
So what you in for, brother?
Eternity.
That's a long time. You must have did some really bad shit.
Yeah. I sold my soul.
Hope you got something good for it.
As a matter of fact, I got nothing for it.
Well, that's a really bad deal if you ask me.
Well, I'm not asking you.
Doesn't really matter, though. Can't sell your soul anyway.
Oh, really? Why do you say that?
It doesn't really belong to you in the first place. No way, no how.
So who does it belong to?
It belongs to God. That universal spirit that animates and binds all things in existence. Devil's gonna try to confuse you. But that's a gig. But in the end, you're gonna see clear to who and what you are and what you're here to do. Now, you're gonna make some mistakes along the way, everybody does. But if you just open up your heart and open up your mind, you get it.
Who are you?
Just a friend, brother. Just a really good friend.
Oh yeah. That's very inspirational. It's powerful. That that video is powerful. Yeah. Yeah, fam. You know, I thought about going into making videos, video editing. Yeah. Yeah, fam. Shout out to Sammy One Thumb. You know, Dragon Slayer, I don't see why you never talked to Lex the Hex Master. Or I should have said Sutter Kane. Sutter Kane's actually pretty cool. Shout out to Sutter Kane and Never So Deep. Shout out to Wicked Laughter Entertainment. Yeah. You know, I'm thinking about going to IG. Yeah, I might go to IG, fam. Might go to Instagram. So I'm gonna have to end this live and go to Instagram. All right, fam. Peace.